Children, today the third category we are going to see xerophytes, xerophytic plants. Zero means less. Zero. You think of zero, that is doesn't require water, we can say. So very less and minute amount of water is required for the growth of the xerophytic plant. Phytes means it is a plant. The plants that grow on the dry area or in the desert region, they are called as xerophytic plants, and they grow with a very less water content. Okay, minute water or very less water it is required is enough for their growth actually. And this plant, if you see, they have a modified form of stem, root and leaves. Usually like a normal plant, terrestrial plant, it does not looks like, but modification will be seen on that, especially in the stem, leaf we can see. So they have thorns actually. For example, the desert region, cactus, opentia or the casual plants we can see. Even we can say aloe vera. So these plants, if you see, they have a thorns. The thorns are nothing but they are the modified form of leaf. Thorns are the leaves actually here. Okay, so it is a modified form of leaf we can say. This thorn, why the desert plants they have thorns? Because they reduce the transpiration process. The excess water will not be released. Already they grow on the less water bodies. So in that situation, the leaves are there, means automatically the transpiration process will take place by the leaves. But if the leaves are modified in the form of thorn, means there will be a reduce in the transpiration process. So that's the reason all the desert plants or the xerophyte plants, they consist of modified, that is thorns as a leaves here. And next, if you see, the stem will store more amount of water. Okay, for example, a person who is traveling in the desert region, they cannot hold the water along with them with more amount. So instead, what they will do, meanwhile, the cactus plant or opentia, if it is there, they will just have a cut with the plant, and they will remove the thorns, and they will cut down the stem. In that stem, if you see, more amount of water will be present. So those water they will be utilizing for their survival process. Okay, so the stem store more amount of water. So the adaptation of xerophytes we are going to see. The structure of xerophytes we have seen. Now adaptation we are going to see. The roots are well developed and they grow deep into the soil. The roots start growing deep into the soil in search of water. So next, if you see, they store water in the parenchymatic tissues. That is, parenchyma is nothing but it is a tissue where the transport of materials will take place. Okay, so they store water in the parenchymatic tissues. And next, if you see, the leaves are smaller in size, and sometimes the leaves are modified into thorns in order to reduce the transpiration process. And the life cycle of this xerophytic plant, if you see, it will be very short. If the moisture content, if it is present, means soon as possible the life cycle will be over for the xerophytic plants. And the best example for the xerophytic plants are cactus, opentia, aloe vera, calotropis. Calotropis usually we can see near our area itself, not only in the desert region, even here it is available. For the Lord Ganapati, we used to put the mala, isn't it? For that, the calotropis flowers are being used. Clear, children? Next, we are going to see about the structure of xerophytic plants. See here the diagram. Opentia plant, usually we can see in the dry areas and outside of the survival area we can see. Okay, when we are out of station, we can see in the middle region. So this is the stem region, and the thorns are present all over the plants. The thorns are nothing but they are the modified form of leaves here. And when you cut the stem, you can see the water amount will be present in more amount in the stem region, and that you can drink also. Nothing will happen for this. And even sometimes they are flowering plants also, we can say flowers are up here. And next is cactus, you can see. So this will be like a flat in nature. The root, the stem, if you see, it will be flat in nature. And the thorns are present all over the stem region. So thorns are nothing but, as I told you about, modified form of leaf. So this is a cactus plant. These are all the desert region plants we can say. Next, the question session. Explain about the xerophytes plants. The general structure you are going to explain with the neat diagrams. So cactus and opentia diagram you are going to draw here. Here you are going to explain. Write a note on the Adaptation of xerophytic plants. So their adaptation means root, how it is present. So everything you are going to write here. Clear, children? So these are all the two questions for the question.